What's going on, everybody? It's Chilex here, back with a brand new video. Today we're checking out ZenCheats. ZenCheats is not really like an extremely well-known cheat, but it's definitely the most customizable cheat I've ever seen, and probably just the coolest GUI. So yeah, we're gonna be checking it out today. I gotta disclose that I'm not sponsored by them. They just want me to make a review, so yeah, I'm doing this review. And yeah, let's get right into the review. Okay, so look at the menu. I can say it's definitely one of the coolest menus I've ever seen. Seeing how everything plays out, it's really cool. They have like presets of everything, and yeah. I also feel like it doesn't show enough features at one time. So whenever you click on it, there's like more stuff to go to, and then you scroll down, there's a lot more stuff. So it might be really hard to make a config for this cheat. But anyway, they have like a forum thing, your profile, their Steam, and their Discord that you can connect to basically just through the menu. Anyways, we're gonna go and start looking at the features. Looking at visuals, they have all these different categories. So we're looking at main. So they have all these removals, like disable the flashbang, the smoke grenade, punch, remove scope, disable post processing, and just a lot of different features that don't really need to be in the cheat, but they're here. So yeah, that's why I like cheats kind of like Fanta, where they're a little bit more based around what you actually need in a cheat, rather than having a bunch of extra stuff. I do like cheats with a bunch of extra stuff. I feel like it can be really hard to customize. Anyways, they have hand chams, so you have this, so you can see your real and your fake, like what direction they are. They have weapon chams. They have hit markers, so if you hit somebody, there's a hit marker on it. They have their own crosshair that you can use. So yeah, probably just use this crosshair for like scope and stuff. Then they have like move to bullet when shooting, so they like show the recoil of the bullet, which is pretty cool. If the cap size, basically the line thickness, just a bunch of different customization for it. Then they have damage info, so like the kind of logs, and they have like the bullet point, and then they have your field of view. Just change that. Then they have the third person, right? And they also have a thing with a bunch of hotkeys on it, so I can just press my hotkey, it automatically does it for me. Then disable it if scoped. For the third person, they have grenade prediction. Basically, when you throw a grenade, it will show you a line of where the grenade's gonna land. And they have buy logs for pretty much everybody. They have spectator list, which is a bunch of customization for it. Then they also have their own radar, which I don't use radars that are like this. I just kind of like it if they're actually integrated into the real radar. That's when I'll use them. I don't use them like this, but I mean that it does look pretty cool. But yeah, they also have this the mouse cursor, which is like rainbow and stuff. Then they have colors for everything up here. Then going on to players, I haven't done anything with the colors yet, but this is like a preset thing, right? So we're just gonna look at CT. I haven't done anything with T yet. You can draw their boxes, the outlines, the corner, the rectangle corner width. So this is really cool. Just a ton of customization, whatever you really want to do with it. They have 3D boxes, and they have the spot in the game radar. They draw a glow, which doesn't show up here. It'd be really cool if it did, but it doesn't. They also have chams, and then they have different types of the chams and stuff. Yeah, you can like change all of those and sort the chams by health. They also draw bones, the head only, and draw the thickness of the skeleton. And then they also have hitboxes, which you don't know what hitboxes look like. They basically just show each individual hitbox of the player. Very cool. I also have draw name. Draw the name up there. Then draw the health. Health as a field. Set color by health. And yeah, so then they also have the draw bomb, like who has the bomb and stuff. Like you can draw their money, their wins, their rank. Just a ton of customization and stuff. Yeah, I almost feel like it's too much, honestly. So then they have colors for everything. It's pretty cool. Alright, so then moving on to I guess the weapons. So again, you can change pretty much everything right here. I kind of like it where it's like this. I think that looks pretty cool. Anyways, this like be a P2000. Then you could show the ammo. Yeah, just a ton of customization for everything. I think this cheat does a really good job of doing that, at least. Alright, so then I have for grenades, so it show like grenades midair and stuff. Yeah, they have those. They got 2D and 3D, pretty much same things for everything else. Yeah, they just have all this stuff for everything, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And we're moving on to the bomb ESP. So it basically same features for everything. Then they have like their if they're diffusing, it'll show up, and they have their different sides. You can change it, which is pretty cool. Then they have the diffuser ESP. Same options for everything pretty much. They have like the draw names, the diffuser and stuff. Really cool. And they also have colors for everything here. Yeah, so that was looking over just the visuals tab. Pretty much everything in CSGO is customizable at this point. They did a really good job of that. Again, configuring this cheat will take a while, but I think in the end it'll actually be worth it. I don't know how good the security is on this cheat, but you can use the link in the description to go sign up if you want to. And yeah, so we're gonna look at the aimbot tab. So they have like enable aimbot, have it like on shoot or on key or always, which you should always just have it on shoot. Draw the FOV, so like that. And the color of the circle, so I'll just have this pink, because pink's the best color. And you got targeted enemies, and the hitbox, the aiming method, which I would want probably be silent or instant. Then you also probably just want to have it on visible only. And like the field of view of that aimbot, which is normally, for me, it'll be kept around 1 or so, just making sure that if it actually is in that range, it'll hit. Do not target enemies behind smoke. Recoil compensation. Backtracking, so you want to target enemies using backtracking. Able auto shoot. This is kind of like rage features, but they do have an anti-aim, so they obviously do have some rage features for it. I don't think the rage is the best, but I think it works for what it does. Moving on to trigger, we can enable the trigger and on fires maybe. I'm just using their trigger. Not the best trigger that I've seen. Obviously, there are a lot better cheats with trigger. This is the glow I was talking about. It's like an outer pulse, so that's actually really cool. So yeah, that outer pulse actually looks really cool. Anyways, the trigger bot's not the best, but I don't normally use trigger bots on cheats, so it doesn't really matter for me. Anyways, the enemies, any hitbox, visibility check, obviously visible. Delay shots, but yeah, that's probably why. I want to delay the shots too much. Minimum accuracy percentage. Do not target enemies behind smoke. Backtracking, target enemies using backtrack. So yeah, a lot of options for trigger. And moving on to the RCS. If I go and grab my AK and show you guys the RCS and how it works and stuff. So yeah, it glow, really cool. That's probably one of the coolest features of this cheat, honestly, just the different options for glow, because I think that just it just looks really cool in my opinion. Anyways, looking at RCS, you have on shoot and just the offsets. Not a lot of options for RCS, but I mean, it does what it need to do. Looks pretty legit. Anyways, so that's the aimbot tab. We're gonna go on to skins. So I haven't set up any skins for me. Anyways, they do have a metal changer as well. So I go to my profile. I have the 10-year coin as I have it set here. Yeah, I can just change gloves, skins, knives, whatever I want. You just add it, and you go and like select an item or whatever, and you go ahead. It does it for you, which is pretty cool. Very customizable skin changer. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the your name. You can name changing like in the chat. The animation, you got random, matrix, question marks, something like that. Animation speed. And so I think, does this have to do with your, I forget how this one works. I think you need, I forget if this one was just chat spam or whatever, but anyways, they have like a name changing thing, change your name for you, so yeah. So looking into miscellaneous, they have the main, which is pretty much like auto pistol, you know, a bunch of different options for miscellaneous that you normally have in here. You know, bunny hop, humanized bunny hop, which is pretty cool. I haven't seen this in a lot of cheats, but I like that a lot. Force inventory access in game, enable map prediction, enable backtracking, fake latency, turn off when dead. All the backtracking visualization is in here. I think all this should be in the visual tab, but it's in miscellaneous for some reason. And then going into the auto chat, so we can just have something auto chat for us, which is pretty cool. Definitely a lot of features, customization with the chatting. And moving on to anti-aim, they have this, or I guess you could set up like some legit anti-aim, but this is mostly meant for a rage. Backwards. So yeah, it shows your real and your fake, which is pretty cool. So I think you can set up a thing like that, maybe like. Yeah, so you can kind of set up something like this, which is pretty cool. Have your own little legit AA. That's pretty cool as well. Then we're looking into the players tab, which I guess they haven't updated yet. I know that they're still updating a bunch of stuff with this cheat. So yeah. Then we're going to go into the settings menu. So we're going into main. They have the background images. Actually, this was what I was saying earlier, that I should have stuff. I guess I didn't check it out completely. This is pretty cool. Having I'll keep it at this. I think this looks pretty nice. Anyway, so you can have autosave, enable weapon configs. Okay, so that's what I didn't have. So if I go in, so you enable your weapon configs, watermark, I guess you can have like a color hue, like a rainbow, pretty much. Hide all visuals. So if I do this, it'll, you guys won't be able to see anymore. You can still see like the ESP stuff, but can't see the visuals. I can select the font, which I just like this font. And yeah, so you can do retype, or yeah, I guess I'll keep it at this one for now. You have the bar customization, so like this, I guess. And the cursor, so I can just set my cursor to a certain color. I can have it change to rainbow. And then a bunch of different usage options for this cheat. So yeah. Then moving on to the configs, this is where you can create and save your configs. I have my Chillax legit, and they have the skin configs, and they have the different weapons. So I go over here, take the attack 9, it's the individual config, right? So this is how you add it like to the aimbot and stuff, and the trigger bot and whatnot. So yeah, that's also pretty cool. Because you can change it as well. So yeah, just a ton of options for this cheat. I think this cheat is actually, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a really big fan of this cheat. There are a couple things I could work on to make it a little bit smoother, but I do think for what this cheat has, it's actually insane. It's only $15 per month, which is really surprising for a cheat that has this many features. I'm pretty impressed with it. It has a really cool GUI and a ton of different options. Everything seems to work well. So they have legit AA, they have an aimbot, whatever, and yeah, they obviously have patched the legit AA I see, and seems to be working well. I can probably have someone test it out later to see if it actually works, which I'm sure it does if it's showing up. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, the support on the channel has been crazy lately. We're almost at 500 subscribers, which is pretty crazy to think about, honestly. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I'm a slab in a bitch, I'm a masculine kid, an immaculate whiz. I'm immature a little bit, but I don't really give a shit. I give a lot, I take a bit, I roll it up, I take a hit. I'm giving out these odds like damn, what? Giving out these odds like damn, yeah. Your boy high as hell off the Zans, yeah. Your haters vote just like fans, y'all don't get it though. I keep my circle small, something tighter than a Cheerio. Get it through your head.